everybody to the Old Sugar Valley Country Store, which has been a labor of love for us. There's a real renaissance going on in Kentucky here. I'm sure you've all noticed. And Jerry and I decided to highlight the best and the brightest of Kentucky. We have brilliant artists and authors and farmers and craftspeople, potters. And we hope to discover even more. We have fantastic products that are made, most of them by the hands of people in Nelson County and surrounding counties. So we're very proud of what Kentucky is experiencing right now, and we're thrilled to be just a very small part of it. And we're ultra thrilled to have our local mayor, Rhonda Hagan, and all the way from the big city, Mayor Greg Fisher, who came out to wish us well, and we have a little something else, right?
Sure.
Jerry, thank you.
Well, I'd just like to say that we're very fortunate to have Linda and Jerry be such a big part of Bloomfield and for the vision that you all have actually made them forward. So we just really appreciate it.
This is certainly a labor of love for my wife in West Kentucky. She was born here. This is her home, even though we sometimes go to California for this. Anyway, it's great to highlight the products of Kentucky and the people of Kentucky and the authors and the artists and the farmers and the people who make wonderful things here. The jams, the jellies, the teas, just great stuff, and we hope to get a lot more. And shout out to the world that Kentucky's a great place to be and Bloomfield's a wonderful place to live.
And the city of Louisville and all the Louisville region, we'd love to thank the Bruckheimers as well. You know, when you think about a couple of really critical things that are going on in today's world, they almost sound like they're opposites of each other, but one is innovation and the other is sustainability. And so the way that we can bring both of those together really is the secret sauce that gives kind of the authenticity to any place. And when you look at a beautiful street like this here in Bloomfield and a beautiful part of the world that we're in right now, people come for that type of authenticity. So I wanted to travel all the way from Louisville to thank the Bruckheimers and their team. So as mayor, you get to proclaim things, and it's fun. So we have a soul proclamation for you. That means a proclamation with soul. So the city of Louisville honors Linda and Jerry Bruckheimer for their dedication to preserving Kentucky's rich history and culture, for their devotion to the city of Bloomfield, and for proving that even historic preservation is a field where innovative new thinking can make a huge difference. Thank you to the Bruckheimers.
To present you with the first Old Sugar Valley Country Store jug made by Tony Hayes from Floyd's Fork Pottery. Tony is here today somewhere. And Mayor Hagan, we have a couple of stuff for you. Very good.
Thank you
Hot
very much.
off the press.
Very nice.
All right.
Now you get the countdown. All right, let's have a countdown.
10, 9, 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, I'm going to
Hi, I'm here with Linda and Jerry Bruckheimer, who are the owners of the Old Sugar Valley Country Store, Nettie Jarvis, and several other businesses here in Bloomfield. We just had a ribbon cutting brought to you by the Bardstown Nelson County Chamber of Commerce. Tell us a little about this country store.
Well, as I mentioned before, Kentucky is going through a renaissance right now, and we thought it was a great opportunity to showcase many of the great artists, authors, potters, and farmers who are making amazing products, from the jams and jellies to the spices, most of them right here in Nelson County and the surrounding counties. So I think that's cause for celebration. And what better spot than Bloomfield, which has that whole aesthetic going anyway.
Now, you're originally from Kentucky, correct?
I am, yes. I grew up in Louisville.
Okay, and how did you end up coming to us here in Bloomfield?
I was driving around. I just fell in love with the town. That's exactly how it happened. I saw the house, and It wasn't actually for sale at the time, but we ended up with it. Long story, but we did end up with it, and I fell in love with the town. And so, fortunately, did Jerry.
Yes, it's a great space here in Bloomfield.
It is. It's a beautiful part of the country, and Kentucky's a great state, the bluegrass state, and it just got the scenery and the preservation of the treasures of our country are right here in Bloomfield and surrounding areas. So it's great to preserve our heritage.
I had the opportunity to speak to some of the authors and artists who are here, and they're all from this area here.
Yes, Dixie Hibbs, we carry her books. I think she has 3 or 4 of them, maybe even 5. She was the mayor of Bardstown at one time. Angela Carell, she and her husband Jess have restored the town of Stanford, Kentucky. And if you haven't been there, you have to go. They've done a fantastic job. She has a shop, and they make products from the goats they raise. She's also an author, so she's got a lot of bases covered.
And Grounded was her new book that she just wrote.
That's right. It just came out a few weeks ago. And her mother, by the way, Betty Crouch, is a fantastic artist. And we have her paintings here, and Betty is here herself. So.
Now, also down at the corner, you have another idea that you had with that chalkboard. That's really a very interesting project.
Yes, that's the Before I Die project that I first became aware of when Jerry was making a film in New Orleans. It was post-Katrina. And an artist there named Candy Chang got the idea to take a dilapidated house and have people write on it. People were disheartened then, so it renewed their spirit. And it's been something that's popped up here and there around the country. I thought it'd be a great thing for Bloomfield, and it's gone over very well.
Sure, one second.
And see, we have lots of fans that are here all the time taking notice of you. And that's very good. Because you don't get down to Kentucky too often, though, do you?
Well, I do try to get here most holidays and spend as much time as I possibly can here.
Well, thank you very much. Again, I've been talking with the Bruckheimers, who are the owner of the store here in Bloomfield. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.